up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
see the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And what day is it? It's a hump day. How's
Hump day.
everything in the chat? Yep, it's a hump day. First in the chat is Regina and Mark. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Jesus. And it's raining here today. We're gonna be raining all day. With that
We're at
disturbance
74 degrees this
that's headed
morning.
to the coast. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been raining so early this morning. I woke up this morning, it was 52 degrees, and now it's 59, but it's gonna be raining all day long. My plants needed it. Johnny and Mark in the chat. A beautiful morning. You never too old to.
Set another goal or dream to dream a new dream. Yep.
And I like that song. Yep. And Randy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. That's right. Guess what day it is? It's a hump day. How are you doing this
Hump
morning, little
day.
Debbie? And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome. Yep, it's a hump day. Oh, that never gets too old. That is always fun. And Craig sleeping again. Lord Jesus, child. Do you ever get anything done? Are you always on needing sleeping pills? You need something to wake yourself up, dude. That's right. The power of two is square. Yes, it is. And Claudette, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Linda, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you?
Hey, Linda.
And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome. And how
Good
are you?
morning.
Craig, do you have good Craig? I don't know how you think that Carol stole your identity because that's not true. Pinocchio. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
Welcome.
Miss D.
Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning.
It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, sweetheart.
And Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning.
I haven't been watching chat. That's okay. It flies by sometime. I like that. So, Glenn, how's
Randy,
the weather
I,
down south? Go ahead. What you were saying?
I was going to, she's digging through boxes under her desk. Don't get stuck down there. I would.
Ellen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you? Yes, it is half the week already gone. And for those that don't know, September 22nd at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the official first day of fall. It's be here before we know it, right? Rain will start here in the afternoon. Yeah, it's been raining this morning. Yeah, the dogs went outside and came right back in quickly. Whatever you usually do, Craig, sleep. Go back to sleep. Do what you do best. Snore, sleep. Hmm. Let's see who else is here. And I'm caught up at the bottom. What you got going on this week, Mark? I know you got something going on today, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm going to be with my partner in crime, Janice, at 11 Eastern. And we're going to go till about 1 o'clock. And then
Me too, Angie. And what's going to happen?
we'll probably have to come. Well, I'll probably have to come over and check out and see what's going on in Hump Day Auction on your channel.
Come on over. Also, for those who know and remember, Never Ending Saga Kevin, there's several of y'all in here who know who I'm talking about. Today is his birthday, so if you see him on Facebook, I already sent him a happy birthday on Facebook. Today is his birthday. So if you see him around and y'all know who I'm talking about, he used to always be in the morning shows and really a great friend to have and chit chat with. So check him out. Tell him happy birthday. Don't forget, yesterday was Sweet Zane's birthday. They even did a video where he undid a packing of his birthday gifts yesterday. So if you haven't got a chance to follow that, check it out. I love the filter Jen's been doing. Yeah,
Some of them are scary,
Yeah, they
little
are.
Debbie. It's like,
Every,
oh,
every time I see it in my short feed, it's like, oh, okay, not that. Yeah, some of it was scary. Yeah, there was one she had. She looked so old in it. It's like, no, stop, girl. Johnny, forgot, it's my birthday, September 22nd. We're only in August. Let me see. Actually, I did not forget your birthday because on September 22nd, actually, that's the same day as all, the first day of fall, there's Catherine Mary Schwartout, Ellen, the amazing Michael, and Toochman's birthday all on that same day. You on the calendar. Yeah, you'll be the first day of
Hey,
fall.
Susie.
Yep. So yeah, it's there. It's on the calendar. Susie, hello, good afternoon, welcome. Y'all missing. Susie's been putting out a lot of drop sale videos with history. Check it out. That's all I'm saying. You gotta go check it out.
Yep.
And I want to thank every one of y'all who have been making comments on the short videos that I've been clipping out of the morning shows and Nick turning them into short videos. Thank y'all very much for those great comments about that. Just poking. Well, you can do good. Yeah, you do good. Yeah, Craig, we know.
Yeah, you can't, Craig. No,
I
you
saw
can't do it.
that. Didn't I see your birthday show up already this month? I thought I had it on the calendar. Yeah, your birthday's on the 30th, August 30th, Craig. Craig's birthday's on the 30th of this month.
I said you can't. Not that that makes any difference.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
it was
celebrated on.
it's another trip around the sun.
That's right. Also, I want to make an announcement. Please make sure to come in next Wednesday and come and check out the Hump Day auction. There's going to be some announcements made during the Hump Day auction next Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. Also, today, I'm going to share something that I got in the mail yesterday. I purchased something from someone that's in the chat. I get the pack and it's like, why is this box bigger than what it should be? When the item I bought could have probably been fitting into a poly bag. But it was fabric for my sewing room for me to quilt with. And I go to open it, and this is what was in there. And I want to say thank you so much to Regina, who sent this to me with a beautiful note. And I put a battery in it. Look what she sent me. It's a clock. It's bingo. It's on a wooden stand. I got that in the mail yesterday. And I was like, wait, that box should not be that big. That's why. Yeah, pretty cool. And it was dated. It says on here, Ramar Industries, incorporated in 1986. It is pretty cool.
That's a nice gift.
Yeah, I like that. I was surprised. No skipping birthdays. That's right. My 54th anniversary. Oh, wow. 54 years. Congratulations, Miss D. I think I'll celebrate Craig's birthday on the 29th. My birthday is in many months. That is awesome. Yes, it is. Congratulations. I'm never too late to skip my birthday. Well, you right about that one, Craig. You do you, boo. That is cool, right? I'll have to share that with y'all. Thank you, Regina. It's never too late to restart a new game. You're right about that one, but not here. Ooh, Lord Jesus, it's time for a new chapter. Oh, and also this Sunday, uh, 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 Buffalo Picker, Defend the Hustle will be this Sunday. I will be on it this Sunday. He's changed it instead of being the last Sunday of the month. He changed it this Sunday. So I will be on with Tommy, Buffalo Picker, this Sunday on Defend the Hustle. This Sunday. He sent me a confirmation on Instagram yesterday. Yeah. So that's what we got going on. And yes, I did drop another video yesterday. I got another one coming out tomorrow, and it's a short video from the morning show clips. But I'm also working on a couple of other things for next Wednesday. So definitely y'all come and check it out. I'll be working on that and finishing that up for next Wednesday. All right, so as we usually do around this time in the morning, we have our topic of the day. And so with that being said, without further ado, let's get started into our topic of the day. So today it's never too late to make amends. It's never too late to make amends, exploring the idea that reconciliation and forgiveness are possible at any point in life, regardless on how much time has passed since the conflict or wrongdoing occurred. The central theme is the importance of humility and courage is seeking out those that we have wronged and taking responsibility of our actions. Core concept will be the topic of emphasizing that making amends isn't just about apologizing. It is a process to repair that involves genuine remorse, a willingness to listen, and a commitment to changing future behavior. It's highlighted that the benefit for both persons making the amends and the person receiving them suggests that it is releasing the past burdens that can lead to a sense of peace and emotional healing.
So the key takeaways: time doesn't heal all wounds on its own. Active effort is required to mend damaged relationships. Vulnerability is a strength. Acknowledging our mistakes requires courage and can lead to personal growth. The focus should be on repairing, not just apologizing. True amends involve action and change in behavior. It's never too late to start the process, even if the other person isn't ready or able to forgive. The act of trying can be a significant step toward personal closure and peace.
That's right. Jennifer's got the link for Buffalo Picker, and Little Debbie says, "Oh, I hear that. Two of my friends had a falling out, and I wish they could find their way back to everyone being friends again." Lenore, hello, good morning, and
Good
welcome. And
morning,
how are
Lenore.
you? Glenn, don't work too hard. Good to see you. Welcome, though. And again, for this, for me, and I think because I guess of my upbringing, if I'm going to do something and if I know I did something wrong, I will be the first one to apologize. I know that a lot of things are happening with different people where, you have these hardships, things happen. But for me, it's my peace of mind and my heart to know that I can give forgiveness. Again, a lot of times we cannot forget it. We can forgive because it only helps us as our individuals to be able to live a better life without the remorse of having to wonder what if. What if I apologize? What if I take and make amends? It is very powerful. Life is too short to have grudges against something that somebody said or did. We can all come together and know that it is something that is worth healing and repairing and come back together. Because the power of all of us together, it makes us stronger. Your thoughts on that, Mark? Mark? Mark?
Well, and even more so right now. Um, I'm working on it.
I look at it this way. If you do it for yourself,
Hmm.
it makes you feel better. I know it does me.
Yeah.
I know there's sometimes that I wish, like, why did that even happen? That should have never happened. But it's what you do that I
No,
think the first
it
step.
should have never have happened.
Right. I say this all the time. It is better to deal break more times than not. Yes. Because again, is it worth it? It's not worth the losing of a friendship for something that may not be serious. It's like, no. Love is a choice. Even though we are all mad at me, even though you are mad at me and don't like me, it doesn't mean I feel the same way towards you. I like that. There's a stage I like the cheese pizza and it feels good. Yes, it does. Now, again, I'll look at it this way. If I have an issue with somebody, I'm going to go to that person. And I want to clear the air. I want to clear it. I want to know what did I do, and if I don't realize I did it, I'm going to be sorry about it. I want to know. One thing you have to do is, did I do that? Exactly. Did you do it? And again, sometimes we don't realize it. I say we in general. 9 times out of 10 for me, I usually watch what I say and how I say things to certain people because you just don't know what they're going through that day. Now, if they reach out to me and they want my opinion, I'm gonna give it to them, but it's what they do with it. I'm only gonna give my experience of what I had dealt with and how I dealt with it and how I overcame that problem, if it's a problem. But for me, 9 times out of 10, I don't make a problem. I make a solution. I try to recover it. I find when someone turns on you, it wasn't that much of a friendship to be on. That is true, Randy. I like that. That is true. And it could be the most minor thing that you can think of that you're like, really? But I look at it this way. And my grandmother always used to instill this in me when I was growing up. And my mom and my dad was strict on this. If you're apologizing for something and they make you apologize, you better know what you're apologizing for.
Hmm.
Why are you apologizing? Do you know what you did wrong? And I think that's how I am today because of that. Rest my mother's soul, and my dad is still alive, but we've always been that way where it's like, if you're going to apologize, you better know what you're apologizing for and mean it. Yeah. And it could be something that you just did not realize it happened. It does happen that way sometimes. It never makes a problem. Yeah, I don't make problems. I like to make solutions. I'd rather have things at peace than at anger with somebody. It doesn't make your life any better. I know it doesn't for me. If I have to go to bed wondering what can I, and sleep on it and pray about it, that means that it affected me in some way, shape, or form. And I knew I did it. Your love for someone has to be greater than the need for someone. Sometimes a person just needs, he really doesn't love you. That's true too, Angie. That is so true. It's a matter of many times of being proactive instead of reactive. Amen on that one. We have to learn to get past them reactions, resulting in what we need to take the steps to be proactive. That is so right. That is so true. Because a lot of times people, and I'm saying this in general, I'm not saying anybody in particular. A lot of times it's just a matter of even reaching out to that person. And I know I try not to offend anybody. That's just not in my nature. However, if someone was to take something the wrong way, then I guess I have to explain myself, then I will. But it's not something we should have to do if you watch what you say already when you're doing it. Stirring the pot has never been fun. No, it's not. It's not a good game, and you're not going to win. Yeah, and again, just like, and I'm saying this in general because, like for example, I made a comment to somebody, and they sent me an email, and so now I've been communicating with them back and forth on the email. And I have compassion. No matter what has had been said or whatever has been done, I will have compassion for that person. And again, I am sorry that it's happened, and I will keep in my thoughts and prayers because sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. But again, sometimes our words are can be daggers to some people. It's not what you say, but how you say it. It can hurt somebody's feelings. So we got to watch what we say and how we say it to people. Let's see here. If someone enjoys stirring up a pot, you need to make this. I like that one, Regina. Unless they're stirring pasta in a pot. Well, pasta. So, Mark, have you ever encountered anything like this where you felt like you had to make amends at something that you maybe didn't even realize you did something wrong? And how did you handle
Yeah,
that?
yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Let
And as soon as I found out about it, list easier. Well, good morning, list easier.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. Wait a minute.
Um,
I've watched your videos before. That's a different channel for you. Wait a minute. Don't you have a different channel? Because I recognize your picture. I've been watching another channel of yours. List Easier. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And everybody give a big warm Cajun Roots welcome to List Easier. But I'm curious, what was your other channel? Because I know I've been watching your other channel, and I can't remember the name of it. No claims to be perfect here. I'm just a flaw. And that's true. We're not all perfect. And that's true.
No, none of us are perfect.
I hate when people really do not read the words written in the email and misinterpret it for something else and completely. Yes, and again, like I said, the person who emailed me explained some things that were happening, and it was more of a personal one-on-one. And they know that if they reach out to me and they need to talk, I will be there to listen. I'm a type of person I will not share that information with anybody because that's not my place. But it's always good to be there with somebody who needs just to listen, somebody to listen to them. That's it. That's nothing wrong with that. There are videos of several channels about the software. There are videos on several channels about.
Shanika, good morning, hon.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. But don't you have another channel though, List Easier? Because your picture looks familiar, unless you just have a collection of videos from everybody who uses that platform. It looks like you have a lot of playlists there. Your picture looks familiar, and I know I've been watching your channel. You have a major channel. I've been watching you for a while. I like your content, but I cannot remember your name or your channel. So in the chat, what are some of the things that you've done to overcome and making amends to something that may have happened to you? Top of the morning to you too as well. Good to see you. Welcome back. There's Michael. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you?
Good morning, Michael.
Rules automatically assume you did something wrong.
I can tell you there's a couple of things that in my golden years, I have a real, and I'm working on it, but I do not tolerate rudeness. That is just a no-go for me. But like I said, I'm working on it. And people that will say one thing and their actions show different.
Yeah. I see that a lot.
But I'm just human.
Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Joanne.
Statement, Regina. I always apologize. You know, again, it's okay if you always apologize, but I know when I was growing up, that was always instilled in us. If you apologize, one, you need to mean it and know why you apologize. And do you really mean it?
Michael, I don't know where you got that from. I don't have an issue with you at all.
I'm not sure why you said that.
I'm not either.
And that's one thing about it. Everybody's always different. Not everybody's going to be the same as somebody else. I always say that. What I mean, people tend to just automatically apologize when it wasn't really their fault. And that's true too. That is true. Respect goes all along. It does, Angie. You're right about that. And you know, I agree with that 100%, Angie. You might not like me,
Absolutely.
but please respect me. I like that. I always mean it and know it. That's good.
I didn't come off.
Let's all move on. That's true.
Well, that went right out the window. Never mind.
You lost track of what you were going to say?
Yeah, my brain is going 100 miles a minute right now.
We were on the conversation of Michael.
Oh, Michael, okay, he says I come off as rude. I haven't found that. I
didn't either.
I'm just kind of, oh, all right.
Yeah, none of us has ever said you were rude in here, Michael.
No,
He's saying that sometimes he is rude and not meaning to be. Okay. Yeah, again, it goes back to not what you say, but how you say it. The hardest part for me is that those are not willing to allow the wounds to heal. You gotta give that time and that space. You are right about that. The person that you're apologizing to if it's not willing to be accepted, and that's true. You have to move on. That is correct. You can apologize for a situation that occurred, but not claim blame. And that is so true too, Randy. A lot of times we can be sorry for something that we did ourselves, but just to be in generally saying I'm sorry for whatever. A lot of times when I say I'm sorry, that for me, what I mean by that, meaning for me, if somebody's telling me something that has happened in a conversation, whether it's an email message or whatever, through that, I'm very sorry to hear that they're having to deal with that. And not meaning that because it was me that did it. It's just a general thing that I've always said that because I'm showing compassion. I think there's a reason why I do it. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that, and that's part of my compassion to say I'm sorry you're going through that. It's not saying that I am sorry or because I did something wrong. It's just in general as a compassion. What do you think about that one, Mark?
I I agree with that.
Also willing to be
You've actually told me that.
yeah. And we all make mistakes. That is so true. But it's what we do with our mistakes and learn from it and keep on going. But you got to remember too, when you make amends, do it again. Then you're really doing it, not to be apologizing, not to be making amends. You're doing it just to be despiteful. I have worked on for months now, not reacting out of anger, and that's a good thing. You got to make sure you do that. And again, it's not. Oh, how it goes again? Not to react, but be proactive. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And then go
Hey,
back to
Michael,
and you cannot hold
Angry
yourself.
Otter.
That is so true, Stephanie. Shanika says, Johnny and Mark, I am almost at 300 subs, and I would like to say, love y'all to raid my channel. When is your show, Shanika? Let me go to your channel. Gotta find you in the chat. Here you go. Go to channel. Let me look this up. You at 250. So when you're going live, I can only raid you if you're like right behind my show. I don't see a live show coming up. Do you have one scheduled coming up anytime soon, Shanika? I don't see a live show scheduled on your channel. So if y'all would check out Shanika's channel and see if y'all are following her, make sure you hit the notification. Make sure you leave a comment. Go find one of the videos and leave a comment. Let her know you met her here in our chat. I don't see a live for us to raid you, boo. But we can still go and check you out, though. I never go live. I make jewelry. That's okay. All right, I understand what you're saying now. Because usually when we do a raid, it's right after our show. We go straight to another live. Okay, I understand. So can y'all check and see if y'all subscribe to Shanika? She makes some awesome jewelry, y'all. I've been watching some of her videos where she does that on her videos. She's got 146 videos already. You go, girl. I remember when you first started. Beautiful work. I remember when you first started coming into our chats. So go check her out and support her also and follow her. And let's see if we can get her at least over. She's at 251 right now. Check and see if you're following it and go get her some support. Leave those comments. Give a thumbs up. The notification. Oh, I love Mark. He is one of the sweetest and little people I know. Yep.
Oh, Angie.
We are all allowed to make mistakes. We just need to recognize it sometimes and not repeat. Yep, exactly. When I say I'm sorry, it means it from the heart, bro. Yep. You have to. When I know my dad died, people say that I was sorry, not angry. And again, that's out of compassion. That's a difference in apologizing. Empathy are two very important qualities. Yep. You got to understand that. That is so true. Can be honest. Yeah, you can't take everything personally. No. I was on YouTube 15. I don't know what their story was. Let's see. Now I'm 61. I have a Karen neighbor. Try to let it go. You know, you say that we've had one in our neighborhood when I was growing up. Nothing you can do would make that woman happy. Nothing. We had one of those right next door, actually. Let it go. She complains about everything in it. Yep. We always have a Karen in our neighborhood, in every neighborhood. Thank God not in where we live here, but when I was growing up, we did. Yeah, sometimes you got to because you live next door to each other. I've learned a lot. And that's a good thing. It's a me, Delilah. I always have trouble saying your name. Delilah. Delilah.
Okay.
Delilah.
Delilah.
Delilah. Good morning, hello, and welcome. I was trying to
That's
say,
a Southern name. You should
I
know
know.
that one.
It's weird. And I was like, Delilah.
I please don't take offense to that, but
Delilah.
Delilah sounds Southern to me.
And I am so sorry I butchered your name, and I should have known better. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
And you being from Louisiana.
I know, right?
Oh
I don't say
my.
that name too often, so that is my apology. I am so sorry I did that. I never go live, and I always make RJ. That is awesome, though. Okay. What did that's when pretend to be Southern and say you bless your heart. I say flood the channel. Okay, that's okay. I understand now. Because, girl, look, if you were going live right after the show, we were going to raid your channel. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem doing that. I love raiding other channels. She's definitely a Karen. Also, yeah, you got to be careful with some of them people. The ultimate respect culture. When I lived in Japan, my friendly accidentally bumped into a light pole. And said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry." And now that the total respect in game. Yes, yes, exactly. Someone who has to be an obvious jerk on Mark with no unkind words. Yeah. Terry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you, Ellen.
Oh, thank you,
I have
Michael.
my moments though.
And having a place to have conversation. And that's what it's all about. Mark is not Southern, he's Cajun. That's right. Let's see. Stephanie says, when in doubt, ask. There is no stupid. And that is so true. The only stupid question is the one you don't ask. Doesn't see clarity. Yep. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. Never met
Good morning, Robin.
Delilah was in here. She's been in here before.
Well, and she said, I'm Southern as grits. I'm from Southeast Alabama.
Then, yep. She's not that
Yep.
far from Angie. I'm sorry about that, Delilah. And I should have known better because I love watching NCIS and the guy, I forgot his name. One of the agents, his wife, his name is Delilah. All right, Michael, when people don't know what to say at funerals, they just say, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry for my condolence. Yes. That is true. Yeah, because it's kind of hard sometimes when you're at somebody's funeral to say something. You just don't want to make anything bad. Yolanda says Southern is grits. I'm in Southern Alabama. I understand the anger.
Alabama's beautiful.
It
So
is.
is Mississippi.
Yep. Our great Mark, always kind and respect. Yes. And that goes a long way. You gotta respect. Not Louisiana. Nope. All right, Mark. What I'm going to do now that we got the chat caught up, I'm going to start dropping links if you would like to share and tell everybody where you're going to be. What's going on today?
I'm going to be on with Janice at 11 to 1 Eastern. Well, John Robert, good morning, sunshine.
That's right. She's also known as Frugal Granny. I knew I recognized that name. She's also known as Frugal Granny, her channel name.
And then this Sunday, we're going to have Tooch and Aaron as our guest. And then the following Sunday, I have off because it's the fifth Sunday, and I'd made an executive decision that I'm not working on the fifth Sunday. But Michael and I are going on a little trip North of us, about 75 miles. We're going to go check out. It's called Sparks. It's in Sparks, Kansas. They do a flea market type thing. So we're going to go check that out. And there's another one this weekend in White Cloud. So that's what I have going on. Next Tuesday is the Friends Selling with Friends sale. That's going to be on Janice's channel. And I think we've got one spot open in October. November and December, we've still absolutely there'll be food involved. There has to be. That just cracks me up that those little 15-second shorts are getting, 1, 2, 3, 4,000 views. Johnny Zane got his moon pies this morning and he said thank you.
You're welcome. Actually, the week of Labor Day, on Monday, Labor Day, will actually be in Indiana. It's an hour south of Ben Harbor, Michigan, where we're going to be spending that whole week in Indiana and in Michigan. And I just heard the other day that we might be able to have an opportunity to meet up with Patrick.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let me get back into the chat. Okay, I did drop all the links. Let me pin that to the top of the chat. That way, if anybody would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. Southern as grits too. I love my grits. I love creamy cheese grits.
Mm.
I need to make some because I need to do a grit bowl. I do usually put like bacon and sausage and scrambled eggs and butter and all that stuff in my grits. John Roberts, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you? And trying to wake up? Drink some coffee. You got us on the TV? What? We're all
Oh, you got us big.
Michael, I laugh at people sometimes that may have learned communications better. Yeah. Good to see you, Melinda. And Sweet Zane, I hope you had a great birthday. I did send a message also on Facebook with a little avatar. So I hope you had a great birthday. I love the video.
How old is Zane now?
What, maybe 14 or 15, Melinda? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say probably between 12 and 15.
11.
Wow. He's definitely aged a great mind for his age. I thought he was older than that. He presents himself as an older adult, a young adult. Let me say that. Well mannered too. Sarcasm, personally, that just best way of generations told me to rub dirt in it. Okay. I love road trips. We'll be there a whole week. Actually, the Sunday we're going to stay in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure yet where. I forgot to ask probably last night. Oh, great trip, make it more wonderful. Yep, I sure will. Yeah, that was the blueberry. I think it was the blueberry moon pies, I believe. That was quick. I just mailed those on Saturday. Yeah. It's amazing. Y'all been getting a lot of views on those videos too.
Yeah. It just blows me away. The one that I did with my little brother's new car, the 1926 Model T.
I love that one.
Has got 12,000 views on it. And Michael is 6 weeks away from going to London.
I haven't counted the weeks yet, but I know the first week in December and the second week in December, I will be back in Hawaii. Leaving the first week in December. Back again in Hawaii. I love it. I love grits. Love, love, love. But they got to be cooked right, though. I don't like all that gritty stuff. I love it. I can't believe it's only 11.
You do not drink them through a straw.
No. When I went to Fort Jackson, okay. Maybe I will make hubby cheesy grits and runny eggs. There you go. Oh yeah, and bust them eggs and over easy eggs in the grits. Oh yeah, the dippy eggs. Love it. I haven't cooked any in a while. So yeah, what does everybody else have going on today? Don't forget to check out the community calendar. We got a lot of stuff on there. I was a supply specialist. And again, if anybody wants to come on and promote your channel, that link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up. Let me see where Shanika is at on her numbers. Did she move away from 250? 254. That's a good number. Getting away from that 250. Don't forget that the East Coast resellers go live at 10:30 today. And please mark your calendar for next Wednesday. We're going to have a major blowout Wednesday hump day auction. And I say that because there's a lot going to happen on Wednesday. I'm so glad I'm not in breakfast person. I love my breakfast. The day before yesterday, I even made myself an omelet with spinach and turkey sausage. I love turkey sausage.
Well, Delilah, what's your question, hon?
Ask away, Delilah. He has 2 more days of family camp when this weekend we're going on the country fair. Awesome. Yeah, ask away. I'm not a fan of Colombian, but part of South Carolina was fine. I love dipping eggs. Yeah, I love it when I have it in my grits. Over easy eggs is all I have. I like scrambled and I like boiled eggs, but over easy is my best. Big summer storm last night and tomorrow. Finally put the hose. Yeah, I know, right?
Good morning, oh Susanna.
Oh, Susanna, good morning, hello, and welcome. And y'all, she sent me a picture of Tina wearing, and I didn't know she ordered one and bought one from my merch, but she was wearing the apron that she got from my merch with my logo on her apron. It was so cool. I never got to really see one because I have never ordered one yet. I need to order one. I loved it. She sent me a picture of her wearing it. An apron from my merch. I don't know how
See,
many.
Ellen, Michael and I don't eat first thing in the morning, and when we're doing those videos, it's usually around 10 o'clock.
Yep. Delilah, go ahead and ask your question. We'll go to be able to answer it the best that we can. I have to eat 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm. Believe it or not, when I wake up in the morning, usually like this morning was 2:22. Get my coffee, bring the dogs out, and then I come downstairs and I get to working. I don't even think about eating right away. Coffee is my morning protein, so to say. It's not protein, but yeah. It was really nice. Thank you. Johnny Suzanne says, "Don't rush him. He don't want to be a teen." Look, I'm just saying, Zane. I have to say, for your age, I thought you were older because the way you present yourself, well mannered, and I just thought you were older. But yeah, stay young as you can. I agree with that. But you carry yourself really well for your age. I was up at 3. Mom bringing the sandwich. Oh no, I can't eat that early. I'm going to be driving from Amazon. Wait, what? I'll be driving.
I'm going to be driving for Amazon Flex.
Okay, so what is your question? Amazon Flex. Is that like a service that you're going to be delivering for Amazon? I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to make a cake, a chocolate.
See, Michael makes excellent deviled eggs. and he will eat all of them. Well, Amazon Flex is a delivery service.
Okay. Okay. So, Delilah, what is the question? I'm curious now. And by the way, Susanna, I love the picture you sent me. I like how the pockets are. I've never got to see anybody wearing one of those aprons from my merch, and I love how the pockets are in the front. And she had all her the barbecue tools in her apron, and I love it. I love the picture you sent me. That made my day. I showed Robert; he had a big old smile when I showed him. Let's see. I'm not a breakfast person, but I eat keep my blood sugar. Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
Delilah wants to know how to block somebody from her channel.
Oh, I got a video on that one. You can also I'll show you how to block them and how to see if you're blocked. And what you need to do is go into and I have a whole video on that. Let's see. I know I did it. Make an intro. That would have been in March.
All right, Michael, you have a good day.
Oh, right here. Duh. Get the link. Share link. All right, here's the link for that video. And if you have any more questions, just ask me in that comment section and I'll make sure to answer it for you. But that should show you how to block and or see if you have somebody blocked. And I show both in that video. I am going to go. Oh my. Yay. All right, Michael, thank you for being here. Yes, he's been going live in Rhode Island, actually. Johnny, if you block someone, they still can view your channel. Yes, if you block someone, only you, for example, if you are blocked from my channel and you typing in the chat, I will not see you. No one's going to see you. Unless you're in someone else's chat, then yes, if I'm in that chat, so for example, say Mark's live. And again, this is only an example. Please do not take this personal. Just and as example. Say, for example, I have someone blocked on my channel and I go over to Mark's live and I'm in his chat. You will not see that person, in that chat that you can be able to communicate with because you're blocked with your channel. So yes, you cannot see if you are blocked in someone's channel or you have someone blocked, that you will not see them in your chat. But they can still watch your videos. They can still watch your
Yes,
chat.
they can.
You just won't see what they type in the chat. All right, and there's the link to that video about being blocked. They can view, yes, they can view, but they cannot comment. That is correct. How's the video just about every? Look, I do it. If not, I'm gonna get one. Johnny, you can show the picture. Okay, good. You know what? I gotta ask you.
Delilah, you can't. You can't block someone from viewing your channel.
Yeah, no. They can always view it.
They can always view it. You just won't get any comments in the chat.
But look at it this way. If they're viewing your channel, even though you have them blocked, guess what? They're still helping you with your watch hours. They're still watching you with your views.
Yeah.
Because they're physically watching you, but they just cannot type in the chat. This is the picture. Let me get to that picture. Right here. All right. Susanna said, show the pictures. I'm going to show it. This is Tina, Susanna's wife, of her wearing the apron from my merch.
Oh.
And this is embroidered. This is embroidery with my old logo, and it has the pockets on the front. Then she sent me a picture of her. I love this one. I can't figure out if that's a spatula, which it looks like maybe not a spatula, but maybe a whisk. But look, she's even got her tongs and everything in the spatula in her apron. And I don't know if what she's got in her hand, but it looks like a whisk.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Susanna. All right, so it won't. I work for Amazon as a flex driver. Okay, not possible to prevent. Yeah, even if you block somebody, it doesn't prevent them from viewing your channel, which that's okay because you're still going to get the views. You're going to get
Yeah,
the
you
watch.
get the watch hours.
Yeah,
Let them
I'll
watch all of them.
from viewing my
That
channel. That's you can't do anything about that one. If they are regular viewers, you won't see their comments. Yeah, and if they make comments, you won't see it. So they won't be able to make any comments on your video because then nobody will see you. Yep. Don't block them. Have fun with them. That's right, Susanna. Everybody does it, and then there's all different reasons. But yes, and I do show you how you do it and how to see. But again, you cannot take that away from them viewing your videos. They just want to make comments, and nobody's going to see it. It's like they're invisible. That is an excellent question, Delilah. But yeah, you'll still get watch hours and views from it, which is good, but they won't be able to make comments. Even if, say, for example, your video goes up, or say you do a live, and then you have your comment section, they won't even be able to make a comment, and it won't show if they're blocked from your channel. Nope. But yeah, that video shows you both how to see if you're blocked, if somebody's blocked on your channel, or if you need to block somebody. It should cover both on that video. All right, Randa says, yes, they can come into the chat, just cannot make a comment or bid on items. That is true, too. If you're doing an auction, that's correct. That is true. I've seen it many a times, and it's like, I don't see you. I don't see you either. I don't see my comment, because I get messages all the time. I'm in the same chat you are. Do you see my comments? No. You're there? They send me a screenshot. Oh, nope, I don't see you there either. You must be blocked. You're welcome. Family members can be the word. You read about that one, Susanna. But yeah,
the other F word.
Family, friends.
You better stop there.
Yeah. But I've gotten many a times I'm in a chat with somebody and I get a message on Facebook saying, look, I'm in the chat. Do you see me? Wow, I wonder why they don't see me. Well, that means you're blocked. That's the only answer I can give you. Unless they're in live chat, on top chat, not live chat. That could be possible too. But 9 times out of 10, y'all blocked. You did something that did not agree with you. And, I've blocked people in the past, and I've unblocked them. The funny thing about it, I had a stalker for years. With Bingo. I've unblocked her. Guess what?
No, she doesn't come in anymore.
Nope.
Oop.
So,
They don't come in anymore.
that's fine. Everybody knows who it is. I'm just not going to say the name, but yeah. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, what's best for you. You have to protect yourself and your channel. If something's happening and somebody is causing you problems, headaches, and misery, block them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your right. That's your channel. Protect yourself. Let's see.
Porcelain Princess, it's not you, honey.
No. If you would be blocked from Bingo, you wouldn't be able to type in the chat. But I unblocked her. She just stopped coming to Bingo. That's all. And you don't think it's not right for you to do that. Your channel, you protect yourself. If you have an issues with somebody and you need to block them, use it. That's what it's there for. I haven't been on my channel for a long time, but I'm planning to get back in. Awesome deal, Delilah. I like hearing that. Welcome back. Now, are you going to do on this channel or are you going to do the other one? I'm trying to remember what she said that other one was. I'm having a brain freeze.
Amen, Ellen.
Frugal Granny. Are you going to be back on that one too, Delilah? No, it's not you, Scarlett. And she's unblocked. She just stopped coming to bingo. So back to the topic. I hope everyone that tries to make amends get come forward without a heart. And I like that, Ellen. Thank you so much. Yes, that was our topic of the day. That girl was crazy. Yeah, you know who it is. I found myself blocked from channels before. Never knew why. I respect my emails and memberships too. So paying for memberships immediately ended. Yep, that's all you can do. Wendy, hello, good morning.
Good morning,
and
Wendy.
I hope you're doing better. Good to see you. If I ever block someone, they have done something really wrong. Exactly. What was that? Her name? Whose name? Yep. Yep, it was. Johnny, she always wanted your moon pie. Yes. See, Susanna remembers. Susanna used to be my co-host on Bingo. No, co-host on Hump Day. I think if you were going to block someone, you should notify them so they know why. Well, I look at it this way: if you're getting blocked, you should know why.
I agree with that, Johnny.
That is my opinion. If you're getting blocked from someone, there should be no excuse. I don't know why. Yes, you do. Come to grips, acknowledge it, and amend. Never too late to amend. Whatever it is you did. Changes that is if someone needs to be blocked, they already know why. Exactly. Yeah. That means you got to go back and amend something you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's one of the things I see a lot. Well, I'm blocked on that channel and I don't know why. Well, for me, I cannot answer that for you because it's not my channel. But I know if I were, and I'm going to know if I get blocked from something, I know why. I should know why. So then I need to make ways to fix that. Never too late to make amends. Do it. Explore why. Reconcile. Do something to make it better. Let time pass. Sometimes it just needs time to pass, You just never know. And only the person who's going to know that is the person who blocked you, and you yourself should know why.
And this goes back to if it could be an automatic reaction, oh hell no moment,
I like that one.
and after a little bit of time,
And that's true to Ellen. It could be a mistake. All right, we have a question coming in from John Roberts. Not sure yet, Johnny.
why
Okay.
was the name Karen been demonized? It sounds like schoolyard bullying only done by adults.
You remember the movie Karen? That's where that name came from.
I'll be back in just a minute.
I'm not sure why they were given that name, but I've only known it because of the movie. And Delilah, I love that word, yet. That is my favorite word, yet. I like it. There's the link for the East Coast resellers. Thank you so much, Lord Debbie. I hope Jennifer's okay today. I haven't seen her since the beginning. There's Janine's link at 11. But they don't answer the emails. This is community was years ago. Yeah. It seems that I went down with Johnny ending the bingo. I see it as how it went down for Johnny ending bingo, the last straw. Show block button is unutilized. Yeah, but again, it's like the icing on the cake. That's why. Yeah. And you can only take so much, especially when we were doing it for free. Every week, we are spending over $50 a week on shipping. Yes, it's great, and I'm very thankful for those who've been doing donations, but that adds up. Thank God we are splitting the cost of the shipping. I pay for it up front, and then Mark gives me half. But that's a lot every week. That's not counting the shipping supplies. Well, let's start with this. If you were probably not because of smell bad. That's true. We don't have, thank God we don't have smell-o-vision, right? Opening the stash with Mia. That's at 12 o'clock. That is correct. I smell. It is, let's see. Karen movie, I avoided to type them. Yeah. It is rare when someone gets blocked based on the comment unless they are truly a troll. That is true. I understand, Randy. Sometimes it happens when somebody moves on. Yep. Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. Again, thank you to everyone. I do want to make an announcement. Don't forget, next Monday will be the last time for bingo. So hopefully y'all come in and give us a good farewell, because starting on September, because Labor Day we're going to be off. But on the 8th, we're coming back at 4 o'clock. We will be going live starting at 4 o'clock on September the 8th for 2 hours. It's going to be similar to this, but it's going to be a good old relaxing and an unwinding from a Monday, manic Monday type day. And we're going to chill and ask questions. And if anybody wants to come up, they can come up and join us on the panel. And it's just going to be a nice evening show for relaxation. And of course, we'll answer questions if there's anybody who has it. And we'll just feed off the chat at the time. It's going to start Monday the 8th. This Monday coming is the last bingo night of this channel. Over 5.5 years long. We're going to change that starting in September. But also don't forget, next Wednesday, it is very important that y'all come in and support that day. There's some major changings happening next Wednesday on the Hump Day auction. Yes, and I hope to see y'all back at 1 o'clock today for the Hump Day auction. Oh, no more bingo. That sounds even good. Yep, I even got the lineup. I got the thumbnail and everything ready. You'll be seeing that coming soon. So, as I say before I end each and every show, if you would like to come on up after the show is over, the link is still at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us after the show has ended. So, as I say before I end, and look at Ryan coming on in right at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bingo.
Now, it's not to say that we will never play bingo again, but if you are registered, you can keep those same numbers. You just never know when we're going to throw in a game of bingo. You never know with me. So, a game, 2, here or there, you never know. So, with that being said, as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out, and y'all come back now, you hear? See y'all later.
Bye.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all.